What's going on, guys? I wanted to run through my mini Draco SBR project here. This is on a Form 1. It does have tax stamp NFA item. I am in Illinois, unfortunately, so the overall length does have to be over 26 inches. This, I believe, is 28, 27 and a half, something like that. But wanted to run through what I like about it. I see a lot of crank videos on YouTube. I haven't seen an SBR similar to this though. So just wanted to run through what I like about it. If anybody has any questions, let me know. But start from the back, move forward. Back is SLR Rifle Works stock. I did have the triangle stock on here from Manico Arms, which I absolutely loved. It was solid, great cheek weld, but it weighed a ton. Was not a fan of how much it weighed. This thing weighs next to nothing. Also has a QD mount, which are fantastic. Moving forward onto the Stormworks hinge. This hinge is extremely solid. Folds up really nice, tight, doesn't rattle around. You can see there's a little bit of gap there, which isn't bad. But, this isn't going anywhere. Locks up extremely tight. Looks clean. If I were to do this again, I probably would end up doing a trunnion swap. But, for the 50 to 100 bucks I paid to have this drilled and tapped, I'm not gonna complain about that. But I do love this stock. QD mount is huge. The SLR or the Manico Arms triangle did not have one, but again, it kind of goes hand in hand with SLR. They've got some great stuff. Love their hand guards, as you can see on here as well. Have those on a few builds. But moving forward, this is the Manico or the Stormworks hinge. Big fan of that. ALG trigger. So this is one I just put in. Was just able to get to the range the other day. Works like an absolute champ. The reset on it is literally next to nothing. As you can see, clear. But watch this reset. That's smooth. Unbelievably smooth. So, moving forward, have the Krebs safety. I would say this is one of my favorite updates I've done to this rifle, for sure. It's super easy to manipulate. You can almost do it, and you can do it with your pinky if you want to. But, being able to do this on the fly, instead of having to reaching all the way forward and do it like this, this is a must-have for anybody who has an AK. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. Moving forward again, the Atera Arms rear sight block optic mount. Again, super easy to put in, absolutely solid. Put this on about 2 years ago. Have not had to zero it since. Beat on it, run it through a couple classes, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Love it. Optic on this is the Holosun HS503G ACSS. So I run an ACSS reticle on all of my SBRs. It's fantastic. If you're looking at the chevron, in between the bottom of the chevron is shoulder width apart on a man at 100 yards. So doing quick shots, if you're doing running and gunning and doing quick shots, something like that. I love this reticle. Let's see if you can actually see it or not. I don't think you can. But great. Never had any issues with it. Beat this one up pretty bad. I've got 3 more on my other SBRs, so we'll do some reviews on those too. But last, moving forward, SLR rifles, foregrip as well. This is solid. Never had to take this off. Never had to move it. It does heat up after probably 5 or 6 mags, but that's if you're doing, dumping stuff through that. So not a huge issue. Chopped off the MOE vertical grip on that as well. Last is the booster, the 4-piece flash hider. Love this. I've had a couple different flash hiders on here. Not a huge fan of, I had a single chamber on there, and it was just too freaking loud. Way too loud. And this, directs all the concussion forward. There's a pretty decent fireball, but it's not unmanageable. So overall, this is probably my favorite SBR so far. I have a Scorpion coming in hopefully this week actually, and then I also have the 104 UR that will be done in about a week. So if you have any questions, let me know. But again, Mini Draco SBR, SLR Rifle Works, Atero Arms, optic mount, Holosun optic, ALG trigger, Bulgarian flash hider, and Stormworks hinge. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.